let's chat to Eylon Levy. He's, I believe, you in Israel, Eylon. Great to see you. You're in Tel Aviv. Obviously, you've probably been in the bunker earlier. Tell us what's happening there in Tel Aviv and what this means for you, because I know you've been a spokesperson for a lot of time since October 7th in particular. You've seen the horrors of what Islamist terrorism and Iranian terrorism has done. What's it mean to you? Are we going to see peace in the Middle East?
Being in a bunker, you ask? We've had about 17 rocket sirens today. I've been running up and down the stairs all day. Look, today is a momentous day, and I was so moved to hear Rita talking about her dream of returning to a free Iran with her family, because the tyrant is dead. The tyrant who impoverished and oppressed his own people in order to pursue a campaign of death and destruction against the Middle East has met justice in the most grisly way imaginable. Let's remember what Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was doing on October 7th. 2.5 years ago, the Iranian regime's proxy army in Gaza invaded on a campaign of murder, rape, abduction. They burned families alive in their homes. They took Israeli hostages as sex slaves. And Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who paid for it, who armed the terrorists, who trained the terrorists, tweeted that Israel would soon be eradicated at the hands of the Palestinian resistance. And now he is dead. A war that began with Iran's proxy army beheading people in southern Israel has now ended with the largest decapitation strike in modern military history, as Israel took out dozens of senior regime officials with American, Israeli, and so much Iranian blood on their hands. So this is not over. There will be difficult days ahead. I'm expecting a rocket siren any minute now. We've had ballistic missiles, including one that hit Tel Aviv, killing a woman who lived not far from here. We're going to have very difficult days ahead. But Israelis know that this is a price that we're going to have to pay in order to eliminate the existential threat of a regime whose official policy was death to Israel and sowed so much chaos and destruction around the whole region.
And not only death to Israel, death to America and death to the West. Eylon, just going to quickly play a clip
of... Death to the whole Middle East as well.
Exactly.
They've been going on a rampage attacking Dubai airport, Kuwait airport, buildings in Bahrain. They're really throwing all their toys out of the pram and declaring war on the entire Middle East because they realize they're going down.
Well, here's Khamenei's recent house. It might need some renovations now. After this, take a look at this footage.
وای به تو زدن وای زدن
So, can you foresee a sort of situation where we get you know, the other Arab states working much more closely, an extension of the Abraham Accords into a genuine Middle East peace, Eylon?
Israel just flattened Ayatollah Ali Khamenei like the Wicked Witch of the East, and that's why you're seeing people in central Tehran basically singing Ding Dong, the witch is dead. This is a moment of great liberation for the Iranian people and for the whole Middle East. You can practically hear from the Arab reactions that this is the moment they have been waiting for the head of the snake to be cut off, the regime that has threatened them for so long to begin crumbling. And we see that Israel's relations with Arab countries like the UAE are beginning to move from a partnership towards an alliance. When you have the Iranian regime attacking Dubai International Airport, sending drones into buildings in Bahrain, these countries look around and see that the Israeli military that sent 200 fighter jets today into Iran to destroy 500 regime and military targets, that's a country you want to have on your side because it's a country that's fighting for the freedom of all peoples in the region and stands up to bullies.
James.
Eylon, I want to ask you, too, I mean, we talked about October 7th, and obviously Iran bankrolled that through Hamas, but as much as a horrific tragedy that was for Israel, it is now looking like the greatest strategic blunder on the part of Hamas and, by extension, Iran, because That set in motion the chain of events that led to the decapitation of Hezbollah, the near elimination of Hamas, the flattening of Gaza, essentially, and now the decapitation of the Iranian regime. This has been one of the greatest strategic own goals in history.
Let me tell you some breaking news that's just coming in, that Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Yahya Sinwar, Ismail Haniyeh, and Hassan Nasrallah are all holding an emergency situation update in hell right now. Look, this October 7th will go down in the history books as one of the biggest catastrophic blunders in military history. October 7th was not only a terror attack, it was the opening shot of a regional war against Israel. Hezbollah joined in from Lebanon, the Houthis from Yemen, Palestinian terrorists in the West Bank, Iranian militias in Iraq and Syria, culminating with the Iranian regime itself. Iran surrounded Israel with a ring of fire of proxy armies so that when the day came, they could press the button, invade and destroy the state of Israel. And because Hamas, the Iranian proxy army in Gaza, mistimed on October 7th, did it without full coordination, that strategy has exploded in the faces of the Iranian regime. None of the senior leaders who put that plan into action on October 7th are around anymore. I mean, Israel took out the head of the IRGC today, and he took over from someone who Israel killed last June, who took over from the man before him, who Israel killed just a few days earlier in June. October 7th has been a catastrophic failure for Iran, and I dare say any regimes around the region that think death to Israel is a good strategic policy should think twice.
Eylon Levy, fantastic to chat to you as always, and please stay safe there in Tel Aviv, and to all your friends and everyone you're speaking to, all our best wishes and love from here in Australia.
Thank you.